Every year on May 18th, people in Gwangju host public performances to commemorate the tragedy of the massacre in 1980. More than 5,000 university students, professors, and people in the street were killed by participating in the protests, fighting for democracy and freedom. This tragic event, silenced for more than 3 years, remained as a huge scar for the families of victims and survivors. A pavilion was built for performance relieving the pain of that trauma. People began to host public rituals and performances with Manchins from the area to collectively worship and remember the dead. 8:38 a.m. Manchins start stacking food from the old restaurant across the street. Warm rice, beef bone soup, spring onion pancakes, carved apples, and peeled oranges. Manchin hears the voice of the door ringing. The 80-year-old mother arrives. She is on a wheelchair carried by her son. Her grandchildren get out of the car and start running around the field looking for dragonflies. Their mother forces them to stay silent. 8:45 a.m. A group of people from the orchestra arrives. They carried large traditional drums in various sizes into the pavilion. They came to the center and installed the instruments for the performance. 9 a.m. The pavilion opens. Approximately 20 people are invited to enter the space. The mother, the friend, the father, and the son. Those who have direct losses from the massacre are encouraged to sit facing the Manchin in close proximity. Public members who are not directly related to the massacre inhabit the ground further away from the stage. 9:30 a.m., the time they died. Manchin walks into the stage and lifts her arm up with the white elongated fabric. Incidentally, the sun gathers into the center, illuminating her sleeves and bleeding through to her arms and to her hat. The dancer performs on the ground where the dead inhabit, and a memorial for the massacre stands in the background, constantly reminding one about the trauma that existed. A man wearing white hanbok starts drumming with his wooden stick. The dance begins.